Today I'm going to be showing you how to make scrolling in Scratch. So first you need to whip out the green flag clicked block, then get forever. This is what usual people think, but no. But I'm going to stick closely to background scrolling. So first you can make any platform of any type. I'm going to do this platform. After doing that, you want to get the paintbrush and put lines on the sides of this. After doing that, make a new variable and call it camera X for all sprites. Then get the green flag clicked, get it forever. Then after doing that, you go to set X and set Y to set X, set Y. So after doing that, you go to operators and then you do, to scroll the screen, you need to do 0, 0 minus camera X. Okay. After doing that, you need to go to a slider and then you go to slider range. And sorry, because I'm quite bad with mouse. I think I won't use mouse. Where's my keyboard? Okay. Not gonna use mouse anymore. Quite bad. So now go to change slider range all the way to 2000. Then press OK. Now, what? Now it might not be working yet. Because obviously we just written 0 minus camera 0 minus camera X. So what you need to do is set camera X to 0. And then when you start, you can now see that it's scrolling a bit now. Woohoo! Okay, that's good. Now after doing that, make a new variable, call it X for this sprite only. Then put X here. And now I'm gonna kind of separate this. So I'm just gonna broadcast message one. When I receive message one, we do all these things. Anyway, we're supposed to set X to 480. If you look at that, it's still scrolling like normal, or you can go back and front a bit more easily. Anyway, now we've done that. If you want to double, okay, can't speak. If you want to double, uh, anyway, you can go to the variables. Oh, before you do that, if you want to double how much that's shown on the screen, you can always go to oh, don't look at that. You can go to put the broadcast away right now, and then you go to settings. If you have another costume, you'd obviously put the costume there. But then I think I'll come to that later. Anyway, you can go to Screen X for all sprites, and then after making Screen X, um, forever you set Screen X to X minus camera X. Oof. Hmm, that's a four. Let's go. So nothing's changed. But if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna need to get times and a mod or modular block. Then, since you set screen X to X, even though actually just supposed to put this in, since screen X is set to it, we just put mod here. Then we do 2 times 480 minus 480. I'm actually not sure what this does, but it work, I think. So 480. After doing that, slap it on the settings, and here's what you get. The screen kinda bugs out. I'm not even going to lie. It's kinda glitchy. Anyway, after doing that, you duplicate this block, but then change it. So you put a change here. So if I'm wrong, I think it's changed it by 480. And plus, you need to add a clone of yourself. Create a clone. But if you don't get what I mean, you can look at this other project. Forget all this coding, okay? So in this project, you do actually just set x to 0. I don't know why. It's just way too much code. So as we saw, we set x to 0. Set x to 0. So as you see, we have endlessly copied this. But now, no, I don't only want to do it for um. Okay, let me re-say that. I don't only want to do it for X. I want to do it for Y. But before we do that, we do this. Scroll speed, like it's already here. So scroll speed. If you want it to go pretty fast, you might as well just make scroll speed 1. Set scroll speed to 1. And I'm pretty sure you times this by scroll speed. So it's going faster than before. Plus, I can tell because okay, it's not working because I can t- I can tell it's going faster than before because if you look at this, it might not look like a difference, but yeah, if you're like making different and more different layers, you can really just adjust scroll speed to what you want. So yeah, we've made scroll speed basically. Now we can go on to camera Y. And no, we don't need to make a Y. So you can start changing it, making it 2000, which is nothing's happening. Oh, great. For the camera Y, we do camera Y minus. What's that Y? Oh, yeah, we do camera Y minus scroll speed. And it's all in here. So you do camera Y. Oh, 0 minus camera Y times scroll speed. So what's that doing? Because like you don't need to add the scroll speed. It's just if you want to add scroll speed, but actually you don't need it. So you can literally just do the same thing as camera X, which is quite nice. Just do this. Bang. It's going up. If my sprite was bigger, it'd show a bit more. So I'm back. So making this bigger, and if you go to looks, you can make this go back later, and this will go front later. So now camera Y would show a bit more. So you see what's happening? But now if you want to like make it faster, that's why you add scroll speed to it. It equals 0 at the start, but yeah. So that is just quick. Now, yeah, you've pretty much got yourself it. But that's not all. You can duplicate. So duplicate it, and you can change the color of your costume or something like this color. So what I do is like switch costume to costume one. It's costume one. But now when you create a clone of yourself, you have to go to next costume. Here I think, yeah. So it's literally just a pattern. You can use this for a scrolling level. So imagine you've made a generic platformer. All you need to do is add this code into it. Then nice, you're done. I mean, you can implement this to a generic platformer. So I think I might just add this to one of my generic platformers. But yeah, it's quite easy to memorize if you have really good memory. I clearly forgot, but okay. Now my platformers are all the way down here. Yeah. scratch platformer. It's when I used to remember how to make proper platforming script code. But it wasn't the best because I don't know why I'm still using this. Anyway, how much backdrops did I have? Whoa, I was a noob back in the day. Since I was in the small test, I tried adding 2 players, but found out it wasn't as simple as I thought. So, as you see, you easily fall into the ground. That's why you shouldn't jump. Oof, oof. You see? So, just saying, don't jump. But now, this sprite. It's not a sprite actually. So, I'm going to add the first 3 levels to this. Now, I'm going to have to delete everything and delete this. So now we have no backdrop. How sad. Now we just paint it, put in the sprites. So we got all of our platforming sprites. Let's go. So I'm going to make it 0, 0. So now it's perfectly centered, except that white bit. We still got the script, don't we? Oh, still can't believe I forgot all this platforming. Now I'm going to need to delete this stuff because we're not using backdrops anymore. So just seeing if the script still works. And it clearly doesn't. Now that's sad. And plus we're not using backdrops. So it's, so what I'm saying to edit this game is that I'm saying all we need to do broadcast message 1. When I receive message 1, next costume. But actually, we go green flag clicked, switch to backdrop 1. Wait, is it called backdrop 1? Yeah, switch to backdrop 1. So I see nothing's working at them. It says he's there. Oh, I see what's happening. He's not friendlier, which is why I'm putting this guy at the back. Whoa, everything works smoothly. I still lose. And the transitioning is still the same, just as a costume. So now that we have all of that implemented in, I'm not sure we're gonna need all this code. Yeah, we will. Anyway, I can just put this in. So let's see if we can implement this. And just switch. Yeah. Okay, so I have three costumes, so this should be enough. Oof. Now that's one thing I don't want to happen. It's completely broken everything. I need to save it now and go to my project. Go back. Because for some reason the variables are still loading. Yeah, this is how much variables there should be. We got this, we got this. So, now where's the moving script? Left arrow, right arrow. Here is it. So I'm saying we change camera X by 7 because the camera X moving is really inconsistent. So if I go right now, you see that kinda looks good. Kinda. But the thing is that it's not gone 0 0. And actually we want it to stay as 0 0, so I'm putting in this forever loop. But no, that'd be dumb. Because if it stays in 0 0 forever, the player won't be able to drop to the ground and handle anything. But yeah, games can be modified like this. Just what all I want is the a way in a way where the player stays next to the camera. So it's scrolling. Thing that's going wrong. This, 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 this. That's the only thing that's wrong in this script. Oh, also this. So what I say? Oh yeah, something is definitely going wrong here. Anyway, I'm saying since this is here, we broadcast message one. If now it's not working at all, how come my exposition is in here still? So clearly the, the generic platformer won't work. But what about this game? Um, if you haven't seen this game, it's quite bad. I made this, like it broke a bit, which is why I should go to my katana scratch cap. When so what I want to do, hear me out. I'm gonna add detail to it. So I'm not even sure why I added movement C. Oof! Oh, I need to restart. So you can see this mobile control. So this game is really mobile friendly. Not sure about that. I don't want to hear the song. It's really bad. Let me see this backdrop. So I can clearly see the floor. There's an underground. There's a cracked underground. And I'm guessing the hole is all the way into underground. Crazy. Wait, I'm almost there. So, wonder how this is going to go about. Wonder what's going to happen if I add these scripts into it. It's not scrolling at all. But let's see. Scratch, please fix this. Just automatically get the variables there. Can't keep going in and out just for the variables to load. Finally, the variables did load. Now all I need to do, no, I need to add, let me see. We need to see camera X slider. Does nothing. Camera Y slider also does nothing. So clearly the costumes here. Oh, they're called costume one. Then we go on next costume. And then we go one more next costume. This is gonna look sick. So we see it's quacking a bit. A bit. So what I'd recommend. Yeah. Have something I recommend. If you're trying to make a project with this, please, you need to just add it in manually. Trust me, you won't be able to backpack it. Only if you're smarter than me. But yeah, that's what I say. Because like it's almost absolutely impossible. I'll 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 join you guys when I'm done coding it if I can even find it out.